Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Mediocre Thoughts, I guess. Today we are filming from my new phone. I got a new phone. It's an iPhone 17. I was gonna get a Pro, but I got talked out of it by a friend. Thank you, friend, for saving me $300 USD, which is around, I don't know, almost 400. Is it almost? No, it's 300 plus SGD. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about a lot of things, and we are in Korea right now at the Incheon airport. I'm waiting for my flight back to Singapore at 11:15 p.m. It is currently 8:19. I have 3 more hours before my flight flies, and I think boarding is at 10:40. Hopefully there's no delay, because I think the flights usually get delayed a little, especially when it's a transit flight, because they have to wait for the previous flight if it's late. Excuse me. Anyway, I bought some food for really cheap, because I just came back from Chicago, the US, and what the fuck, things are so expensive there. Yeah, why the fuck are things so expensive there? And coming back to Asia, it felt really good, because dude, okay, I bought like a Pepsi and a banana milk, yummy. I also bought a cup of ice for my soda. The Pepsi, okay, lime flavored Pepsi doesn't taste that good. And there's also a gimbap, a tuna mayo gimbap. Okay, this is a throwback to when the first time I was in Korea was to visit my ex, and we kept eating gimbap because he didn't know we didn't really have like that many breakfast options, and we were quite broke as students. So yeah, that's a big throwback. Tuna mayo gimbap. I'm not even that hungry, just scared that I would get hungry, because I had flight food at around 3-ish Korean time. Anyway, time zones, jet lag, not fun. I was lying down on like 3 seats across, because I was like one of the first people at the gate, because I was so early. My flight landed at 5:40 p.m. And I had I guess almost 5-hour-ish layover. And yeah, okay, things that I've been thinking about. Not that I hate, but there's a lot of privilege in flying solo. I have flown solo for so many times in the past 2 years. In 2024, I got on a lot of flights for my exchange, for traveling around. Is it called East Asia? I think it's East Asia. Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Macau, China. Even went to Thailand. And this year, traveled to Vietnam after graduation, and then to Chicago for crazy reasons. And my first long haul flight, before Chicago, my longest flight I've ever taken was from Korea to Singapore, which is 6 hours, when I was coming back from exchange. And yeah, okay, so I've been thinking about how solo flights are a privilege, but it also makes me want to cry, because okay, I was walking from my gate, like after I got off the flight, and then I was walking to this gate. I just thought, I was like, oh my god, I'm so lonely. I'm so fucking lonely. Why am I'm flying solo. I'm flying by myself. No one knows where I am. Not that no one knows where I am, of course someone knows where I am. My dad knows where I am. He's tracking my phone all the time. But also, like, no one knows who I am around me at the moment. And that's kind of the beauty of flights. It's like, everyone's just packed in this vessel, and then we just fly across the world. I didn't even get off my seat on my Chicago flight, like Chicago to Incheon. I didn't even get off my seat. That's quite crazy, because I was on a window seat and I just didn't want to get up. The person beside me was also asleep quite most of the time, and yeah, I didn't want to fly solo. I am sick of feeling lonely. What else? I don't know what I'm doing with my life right now. I'm turning 24 in less than a week, this Sunday, in 7 days. Yeah, I'm turning 24 in 7 days. I'm gonna be end of early adulthood-ish. And I can't believe it's been 4 years into my 20s. I don't remember what happened when I turned 20. I think I was in SUTD at the time. But yeah, I think, okay, this will be my first birthday out of uni. And I mean, graduated this year. Also went to therapy and ended therapy, and then now we're here. This is better lighting. Okay, I feel like I've been looking quite dead. I'm also looking really crusty. Okay, no, the thing about a new phone is like, bro, the resolution is so good. You can freaking see every single thing on my face. I don't know if I like that. Let's put this further away. Yeah. I've been thinking about why we need to work. Why, as adults or members of society, why I need to work for a living. Working for a living, that's a phrase. I have debt that I need to pay off, and I need income. And if I stopped working tomorrow, I won't be able to survive the next month. Isn't that scary? That is scary. There's so much going on in the world. There's so much to ponder and experience and think about. But also, you gotta live your life. I think, okay, that's the thing about early adulthood, right? Like, suddenly you're in charge of a lot of things. You're responsible for a lot of things that you weren't responsible for as a kid. Or, like, not as a kid, but like as as a person living, I guess, without your parents. I had a conversation with my sisters recently about what's the benefits of being the youngest kid versus the oldest kid. And my sister said that, you know, being the youngest, you kind of don't really make decisions for yourself. You don't really train that decision-making muscle that much compared to being the oldest, which I agree, because I'm the youngest, and dude, I can't make decisions for shit most of the time, and that doesn't make for a very independent adult, I guess, nor does it make me a very, I don't know, I don't feel like a very individual person. What does that mean? I don't feel like I'm very responsible for my own well-being, but on the outside, I'm also doing not that bad. I pay my rent, I got a job, I do laundry at a decent timing, I clean my room Not very often, not often enough, but at least it's not like so like it's not like I'm not presentable at work or anything. But then it's like there's so much decision making to be done every single day. What do I eat for dinner? What do I eat for lunch? What do I do when I get home from work? What do I do at work? What do I do on the weekends and such? So many things. So little time. I don't understand how people are adults. I mean, okay, I'm sure everyone's lost at some point. And everyone finds their way eventually. But no one's talking about it. I guess. I don't know. Maybe your parents, maybe my parents, maybe the adults around me don't really want to tell me that they've felt lost because it's like embarrassing, or it's not a big deal because everyone goes through this and everyone finds their way eventually. But it's like, holy shit, man, your early 20s is, there's so much to navigate, there's so much to learn and unlearn and whatever shit not. I don't have a conclusion for this. It's currently 8:30. I have a lot more time to kill, and that's so weird. Time is something you kill. Time is something you spend. Time is something you waste. This is a language thing. I guess language shapes our understanding. It does. But also, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Do you know what to do? What is there to be done? But anyway, I guess no better time to live than now. No better time to live than the present. I am in Korea. It's a beautiful airport. I can't complain. I'll structure. I hope I can make something more structured soon. I hope I can make something more structured soon. Thank you for listening to Mediocre Thoughts.